All right, plant foldies, good day. This is Richie at Folds, and today we'll be big box or plant shopping at this Lowe's location out in Dallas, Texas. This is off of Lemon Ave. I have just been traveling further down North Dallas, and you can hear that there is those Southwest airplanes coming around the Southwest airport. It's pretty close to where I am at. I actually filmed at this location whenever I had a canceled flight to go to PlantCon, New York City a little while back, but I am back at this location to see if we have any interesting plants. We're gonna go do some Christmas shopping, some holiday plant finds. So come along with me as I check out this Lowe's location out in Dallas, Texas. Make sure you are pressing the thumbs up or like button for this video, plant foldies. Let's go ahead and go shopping. Good day, my plant foldies. This is Richie at Folds, and today we'll be big box store plant shopping at the Lowe's in Dallas, Texas. As always, please make sure you are pressing the thumbs up and like button for this video. It definitely helps push this content out to more plant lovers like yourself. And also press the hype button if you can. Also, follow me on my Instagram page at Folds if you have any questions about the plants or just want to connect with me in general. You can see that I am actually premiering this video the day after Christmas. This plant shopping video was actually done before Christmas, but I did want to go ahead and have another video up for y'all. So plant foldies, I hope you've had an amazing Christmas holidays. You can see over here we do have a Southwest airline plane just flying through. You can see we have some beautiful fall colors, and we're going to go ahead and check out what we have at this particular Lowe's location. This one has quite a bit of Costa Farms plants, so we're going to go ahead and see what plants we will find today. And for those that are new to the channel, I call my viewers and subscribers plant foldies. Welcome, my name is Richie and I do daily 1-hour plant shopping videos. So we're going to go ahead and explore this Lowe's. It's a pretty well-stocked Lowe's whenever I actually visit this one. So we're going to see what we will find today. Is the day after Christmas Day, so you already know plant foldies that these big box stores are going to be inundated with lots of people wanting to do returns and exchanges. So shout out to all the retail workers that have gone through this holiday season just serving our customers and the people that are wanting to buy at these big box stores. So I hope that everybody is kind to retail workers. They work a lot. They don't necessarily get the holiday season that most of us will get. So I just wanted to put that out there. But as you can see right here, this Lowe's location is amazing in the fact that even if they may not necessarily have the greenhouse setup that some of these other Lowe's locations may have, they still have quite a bit of an assortment of plants. So we're going to go ahead, walk through real quick and show you what plants they have available. Look at these beautiful phalaenopsis orchids. So as far as just these plants, if you go big box store plant shopping right after Christmas holidays, you will find a lot of the holiday seasonal plants such as Norfolk pine, poinsettias, amaryllis. Those types of plants will be on sale at a minimum of about 50% off. So when you talk about just saving plants, you also saving money on plants, you want to look at the seasonality of it, and it is right after Christmas. Again, I hope everybody has had an amazing Christmas holiday season with their friends and family. I actually ended up going down to North Houston with my sister's family to surprise my mom and dad to visit my grandmother, and they were truly happy and excited, and we had so much fun. I'll have a little bit of a clip of me and my grandmother, who is recovering very well. It is her 90th Christmas with us, and I am so thankful for that. But let's go ahead and start picking up some of these plants. All right, plant foldies, we are at this Lowe's location right over here. You can see they've got quite a bit of plants after the pan out. I love the organization over here. So we're gonna go see what plants we can find today. I'm not gonna be able to do as much commentary just because they have a lot of like music playing around. And so I don't really want to get a copyright on that. So, but you can see right here, look at all of the exotic angel Costa Farms plants right here. $5.98. And so as we are doing some shopping today, just know that this Lowe's location out in Dallas, Texas, off of Lemon Avenue is super full, super organized right over here. And so if you're looking at buying Costa Farms plants, this is the place to go. Unfortunately, there is just some music playing in the background, so I may not be able to do as much commentary. So I'm going to do as much as I can, but you can see they've got a bunch of hanging baskets. So I wanted to show you this right here. Look at this beautiful pearls and jade pothos. $20.98 by Costa Farms. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Absolutely love it. This is another plant I would recommend buying at for a Christmas plant or Christmas present. Right over here you can see that we've got more hanging baskets. I just love going to different types of big box stores. I mean, take a look at this philodendron heteroecium neon right here. This is amazing as well. $20.98. So as you can see, we've got many Costa Farms plants to look at today, and I'm gonna definitely take the time to show you what kind of house plants we have available as I walk through here. It is pretty compact, but what I do appreciate about this Lowe's location is the organization of the plants from their hanging baskets. So you can see here we have another one right over here. So let's go ahead and continue on.
I definitely wanted to do more face on YouTube videos, but unfortunately there was quite a bit of holiday music playing. So I am going to have to do a little bit of the quintessential Grow Folds plant shopping video voiceover. Hopefully you guys still like that type of content. But as you can see right here, quite a bit of hanging baskets, 6-inch hanging baskets from Costa Farms. So this one right here is a mistletoe cactus. It almost looks like a Hoya linearis. This one is for $16.98. Really interesting looking texture for this particular plant. I don't necessarily know the plant ID for, like the plant care tips for this. So if you have any care tips for this one, please feel free to leave in the comment section below. And I did want to touch base just a little bit about a comment that I received recently about how this particular individual wanted to say that all of my content is super repetitive. It's the same plants over and over. And I get that we can give that type of feedback, but it just didn't seem so constructive criticism. I would just say if you're going to leave feedback, leave it in a way where it is constructive, it is respectful feedback. So my message for that person is, again, thank you for taking the time to actually watch my videos on a daily basis for you to form that opinion. Just know that this is kind of the format I have for my plant shopping videos. There's really not a lot I can do or change in terms of going to a big box store. I can't really rearrange the plants. I can't really change the types of plants we have. I could probably mix up the commentary just a little bit, or maybe put a little bit more of myself on there. I am trying to get some new background music for my friend Jordan. He is creating some music for me, but in terms of just some of the negativity that some people will put into these videos, I don't think a lot of people understand that as content creators, the amount of time it takes to travel to, say, a big box store, or even just the editing process, or even the thought process to present that. So I hope for 2026, the New Year's, that we are just a little bit more mindful, a little bit more kinder, and a little bit more supportive for those that actually take the time to create that content for the viewers. And so I just wanted to put that out there. Y'all already know, Plant Foldies, that I don't really let negativity pass by. So if there is something that I want to address, I will definitely address it in a public forum, such as my YouTube video. So I don't want to put any strain on anybody that might actually enjoy this content, but at the same time, you already know, Plant Foldies, that we don't really tolerate negativity. I do welcome constructive feedback, but let's do it in a way where we're not attacking a content creator. There's so many content creators that get burned out or get discouraged because of comments like that. For me, I find it kind of hilarious. I think that it makes somebody like myself, who is literally just somebody that takes their phone, films, does a voiceover, a little bit more relevant in somebody's mind. So again, I hope that in the new year that we are about to get to, let's be positive, let's be kind, good vibes only. Anyways, as you can see right here, plant foldies. Look at all of these gorgeous hanging baskets of plants. This one is by Costa Farms, and you'll notice initially that Costa Farms, or at least this location, has quite a bit of like the 6-inch hanging basket planters, $16.98, and this is the Bonnie Spider Mite. I said spider mite. This is the Bonnie spider plant. You already know that I'm thinking about spider mites because I had a couple of spider mite infestations recently. Thankfully, I had that neem oil spray that kind of eradicated plant pests. Over the holidays, we get super busy, whether it's with work, whether it's with us frantically looking for Christmas presents. But I'm going to go on a little bit of a tangent and just talk about how even the time I spent with my family yesterday, it was just really meant for us to have that family time, to really be present with the people you love, to engage in conversations with them, and just to catch up and make sure that we check on each other's pulse. 2025 has been an amazing year, but there's also been a lot of times that we may have had some hardships. So I know that it is the day after Christmas Day, and I'm just really reflecting on a lot of things that have happened for 2025. I am thankful that I am able to present these beautiful plants to y'all consistently. For instance, this neon pothos, one of my favorite pothos, and I am actually curious to get some commentary from all of the viewers that are watching today's video. How was your year 2025? What kind of plants did you end up getting? What kind of lessons did you get in terms of just growing plants or just life in general? I would love to hear your feedback and your insights in the comment section. And also just shout out to Planty Buds Eric for just always leaving comments in the comments section. Same thing with Leap. I really appreciate it. It does really drive engagement on these videos, which actually helps push this content out to more plant lovers. We recently received quite a bit of subscribers in the last 72 hours. So if you are a new viewer, thank you so much for pressing the subscribe button. If you are a current subscriber, make sure you are pressing all notifications on, so that way you never miss an upload from me. I am trying to be more consistent in terms of having a 7 p.m. Central Standard live premiere with live chat time. So stay tuned for that. But as you can see here, I'm just going to be picking up some more of these hanging basket plants that are arranged in an amazing condition. It does make me want to go plant shopping whenever all of the plants are arranged in a way that is shoppable. It is really full and impactful, and all of the plants look super healthy from Costa Farms. We're looking at another philodendron hederaceum Brazil. This one again is for $16.98. And what I like about the philodendron hederaceum Brazil is it is a consistent grower. You do want to provide it with bright indirect light, or at least a little bit more, so you can get the better coloration. Now this one right here, I am always on the fence about these mixed planters. This one is for $17.98. It is in a self-watering planter. So we have a combination of a parlor palm, a croton, as well as a epipremnum aureum marble queen pothos. All three have different lighting requirements. I would say the parlor palm and the croton definitely need lots of light, and then the pothos that we have, the marble queen pothos, is a little bit more low light tolerant. So overall, this container of plants is going to need a lot of bright indirect light in order for them to really work well together. As far as the different types of Costa Farms combination planters, not really sure if a lot of people have gotten into it. For me personally, I'm not as huge of a fan. I do see that as something that some people might get into, but for me, I really like the isolated aesthetics of just having one type of plant in a planter. Now, as far as maybe saying having a combination of different types of pothos, I think that would be feedback I would love to give to Costa Farms. I think that that would actually be really cool to see like a neon pothos, a golden pothos, a marble queen pothos all in one hanging basket. I think that would be cool. Now, as far as the colors of this combination planter, again, for only $17.98, we have a Fittonia, a Florida Beauty Dracaena, and a Dracaena marginata. Really a nice looking color combination, and even the textures of the plant. So I think for combination planters, they are more of an experimental thing. I know that some people are loving container gardening. Now, as far as winter, I don't really have a lot of my plants outdoors right now. I recently had a couple of plant casualties, better known as plants going to plant heaven. Some of my hanging baskets that I had growing outdoors, I just didn't have the surface space to bring them indoors away from the cold freeze that we had out in North Dallas, which is where I'm based at, and they went into plant heaven. And so maybe that is a sign for me to downsize some of my plant collection, really have a curated space. There are a lot of content creators out there that have been doing that. I think it has become more of a sustainable trend, and maybe, just maybe in 2026, I will be able to successfully do that. But then when I pick up plants like this for $17.98, these are the new Anthurium self-watering planters. I'm loving the white blooms on this particular Anthurium. Now, when we talk about Anthurium, this is an Anthurium that not a lot of people are talking about. It is a commonly found Anthurium. Now, the trending Anthurium, or the more popular Anthuriums, are obviously the Anthurium hybrids that we are recently seeing at big box stores. Shout out to proven winners Leaf Joy for actually having some really cool Anthuriums hit the market. And I am still in the search for Costa Farms Trending Tropicals Anthuriums. They recently released it to a couple of big box stores. They just haven't made it to the Lowe's locations out in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. But maybe we will be seeing that very soon. But you can see right here, beautiful Anthurium. I love the leaf shape. I love the waxy shine on the leaves. And I do love the pastel color of the bloom. Very nice looking one. And it is another one that, again, is very much so cost effective, budget friendly. And so if you're looking to still give Christmas gifts after Christmas, go ahead and go plant shopping. Go to a big box store, find yourself a parlor palm. This one is for $15.98, and gift it to somebody, or better yet, gift it to yourself. If you missed last night's video, my Christmas Day video, you will see that I finally gifted myself a beautiful planter that I have been looking at Lowe's for about a year. I utilized a gift card that I got from my husband Luke, and so definitely check that out. I did have a couple of videos that I uploaded most recently. Definitely check out the unboxing video I did of my Christmas presents that I gave myself that traveled 10,000 miles from Indonesia. And overall, if you ever feel like you want to binge watch my content, which I highly encourage and would be super excited, go ahead and also just explore the channel. I have several playlists. I would love for you to leave some comments so I know that you've watched some of my older videos. Anyways, let's just continue to pick up some of the plants right over here. We have an African violet. You know, you think about African violets, that's typically grown by, say, grandmothers. My grandmother recently had more African violets added to her plant collection. And again, I was just very excited to see her for Christmas Day. You know, I try to spend as much time with my grandmother. She is not getting any younger, but she is still vibrant and full of life. And I'm thankful to have her in my life still. So I do try to spend as much time with her whenever I can. So I'm back on camera, but unfortunately the music just started to play a little bit louder. So I'm just gonna go ahead and model these plants. And speaking of modeling plants like this gorgeous anthurium, if you are not following my Instagram page at Growfolds, definitely check it out. I have a couple of like plant challenges. The first one would be the hashtag plant mic challenge, where you will take, say, this gorgeous plant right here, this Yesenia pothos, and utilize it as a mic, and you can sing along your favorite song. Definitely do that if you are wanting to participate in the hashtag plant mic challenge. I also have the hashtag plant a runway challenge, where you would take something like this Yesenia pothos and do a model or catwalk with it. Definitely tag me on my Instagram page at Growfolds. And we also have the hashtag plant wig challenge, where you would take the Yesenia pothos that I just put up and put it on top of your head and model and look like you have a plant as a wig. You can take a look at this Hydra Helix. This is the Bedina mature form right there, and you can actually utilize that as a plant wig to do the hashtag plant wig challenge. Now you can probably take a photo and participate using the community tab on my YouTube community tab. That is where you can actually post pictures of your plants. Go ahead and try the hashtag plant wig challenge. I would love to see it. But that Bettina Hedera Helix is a really cool looking one. I love the curly leaves. And then as you can see right here, I will be picking up some more of these plants right here and just showing you what they have. This one right here is a gorgeous Monstera Peru. I love the look of that particular plant. It is another easy to care for plant by Costa Farms. That one is for $19.98. It is on sale. And then we also have a beautiful variegated Monstera Letriana. And this one recently was released out into the big box stores by Costa Farms. So this is a new crop right over here. Love this as well. And, you know, as far as the Costa Farms trending tropical plants, I am very curious to see what their lineup is for 2026. You know, back then you would never really see variegated plants at a big box store. You would have to go to a local nursery, a small business, or even buy them online, but they are more readily available. And take a look at this gorgeous pearls and jade pothos. It definitely brings me a smile, and you can just see right here, this one is in an 8-inch hanging basket for $20.98. What a nice lush and full plant. Pothos plants are what I would recommend for sure. Definitely check out growing pothos plants if you are a beginner, or if you are even somebody that has a lot of these rare and uncommon plants. I would love for y'all to add a pothos plant to your plant collection. And another beautiful Monstera Peru. I am actually just happy that I finally went and did a face reveal on YouTube. I just feel like, at least in my opinion, that it's been given me a little bit more freedom to show my personality, to just share a little bit more about me. I was a little bit conscious about just being in front of the camera, but y'all seem to have really taken in to see me on my YouTube video. So I really appreciate y'all being very kind to me, plant foldies, as I take you along with me as we walk around these big box stores and I show you some of the plants that are available for purchase. Like I said, again, this particular Lowe's location has quite a bit of plants. I do want to recognize them for having such organization on the plants, and they look fairly healthy as well. So it does make you want to go big box store plant shopping. Very curious right after Christmas, the day after Christmas, if you guys are just hanging out, or if you are out and about looking for the best deals for just shopping, like this one right here. Look at that massive Hydra Helix, or the correct way to say it is, say it with me, Hedera Helix. This one is for $20.98. Really nice green foliage. You know, Costa Farms, please let me know if you ever watch this video and have an exact amount of how many Hedera Helix you have in circulation. I'm very curious how many English ivy Costa Farms has released into the general public for purchase. And then you can see right here, we've got a Syngonium. So this one right here is another Syngonium, and this one is, I believe, for $5.98. Syngoniums are beginner friendly, easy to care for houseplants. And if you're still in the mood to give Christmas presents or still doing your holiday shopping post-Christmas, go ahead and buy yourself some Costa Farms exotic angel plants like this one right here. Look at that croton. It is root bound. You can see that the roots are just popping out of the drainage holes. I love crotons, but in my environment, I just can't grow them long term indoors because they require so much light. But anyways, let me just keep walking around here and showing you some more of these plants. Feel free to leave in the comment section what you think of some of these plants as I walk around, smile and model for you. Shout out again to Costa Farms. Definitely check out their website, costafarms.com, if you are curious to see what plants they have in circulation and see what you want to buy. I'm really amazed with the amount of Costa Farms exotic angel plants that they continue to have. I mean, they always have trays and trays of Costa Farms plants, and I'm curious to see a number of Costa Farms plants that you have in your collection. Plant Foldies, if you have an exact number, leave that in the comments section and let's chat a little bit. I just wanted to go ahead and see how y'all's holidays were so far. I know that I will be working this weekend, so as far as just a regular programming for me, it is back to work Saturday and Sunday, but you know, just spending time with my family again. I really had a great time. I meant to actually film for the Super Plant Foldies or my membership tier on YouTube, but I was really caught up with just hanging out with my family. But again, Plant Foldies, if you haven't already, I would love for y'all to join my YouTube membership tier, which is called the Super Plant Foldies. It is only for $3.99, about the price of a cup of coffee. Press the join button if you are watching this on a computer, or better yet, I have a pinned comment with the direct link for it. But you will see more consistency as well in terms of my lifestyle vlogs. I have some more videos up and running. And speaking of consistency, look at the consistency of all of these leaves of this beautiful golden pothos. It is probably one of the most lush golden pothos I've ever seen. $20.98. And I do think that that is an extremely great budget-friendly plant, beginner-friendly plant. And then you can even see right here, Dracaena Janet Craig Compacta, $8.98. What a beautiful plant as well. as y'all have seen so far, I picked up so many beautiful Costa Farms exotic angel plants. This one is a Dracaena Sandriana variegata, $8.98. And then let me pick this up right here. This is another type of croton plant, another exotic angels plant by Costa Farms. Super impressed with the selection, organization, and just the overall health of the plants here. So if you're ever in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, go ahead and go to this particular Lowe's location, and you can see we've got some more hanging baskets. And I did want to just show you a little clip of me and my grandmother being silly at Christmas Day, our little party that we had with her. So due to popular demand, I wanted to just give you a quick update, and the clip says it all in terms of how she is recovering and how her health is. Feel free to leave some commentary and some wishes to my grandmother, my Lola Belen, in the comment section. And there you have it. My wonderful grandmother, my grandmother Belen, is just looking as vibrant as ever. And you know, we're always very silly. We always like to stick our tongue and just be silly on camera. Know that in next year I will be able to visit her a little bit more frequently and be able to make some more plant content. I will be able to give you another houseplant tour of some of her current plants. She did have to downsize a lot of her plant collection substantially, just because she doesn't have the amount of time, and also just because she is recovering. But really happy, and again, thank you to all the plant foldies that continue to pray for her health, that continue to ask about her. She does read the comments, and she is really appreciative, which also brings it to a point. Just know that whenever somebody is posting things on social media, you never know what that negative comment you thought to post on somebody's social media could be read by different types of family members and friends and family. And so I always say, for those that choose to be negative, for those that choose to not have any type of manners, just know that it is a little bit embarrassing to see that negativity, for you to foster that type of negativity and then put it in a public forum for, say, my grandmother to read. It's really disrespectful in so many aspects. So again, for 2026, let us all continue to only have good vibes only, not have any tolerance for any negativity. You know, I always tell people, if your content may not necessarily be somebody else's cup of tea, that is okay. But to blatantly be disrespectful by just commenting negatively, that is not okay. And that is the reason why, again, yes, some of my content is repetitive. Some of my content may not necessarily be somebody's cup of tea, but clearly, if there are close to almost 4,000 plant foldies, then you know this channel must be impacting somebody in a positive way, and that is what I really want to do. I want to be able to share my love for plants. I want to be able to share care tips for plants, and most importantly, to bring a community of plant lovers that want to chat away and build on this community. That is the reason why I oftentimes make it an effort to make big box or plant shopping videos. I think that there is a larger pool whenever I post big box or plant shopping videos. And yes, these big box stores are going to show you plants like this Dracaena Sandriana variegata. This one again is for $8.98, but look at how beautiful it is. And this is a plant that the majority of us would have access to, because I'm pretty sure wherever you live, there might be a Lowe's, a Walmart, a Home Depot location to where you can actually get access to these plants. So, you know, as we round out this last couple of days for 2025, I really wanted us to just reflect on our journey in terms of our plants, our journey in terms of how we want to be our most authentic self, and also our journey of just treating each other with kindness. Hopefully 2026 brings even more kindness, more excitement, more love and joy for each other in our plants. You can see over here these Christmas cactus that I'm picking up. I'm pretty sure as of today will actually be on clearance, on sale. So if you're looking to buy Christmas cactus, if you're looking to save some money,
The day after Christmas Day is the perfect time to go shopping in general because there's going to be a lot of sales. Now, obviously, if you're choosing to stay at a big box stores or just go shopping in general, I totally get it. I am actually going to be spending quite a bit of time today with my brother who flew in from California and his wife, my sister who lives out here in North Dallas, and we are just going to have a good time. But I felt the need to at least do a voiceover and make sure that I have a video up for the Plant Foldy community. Again, kudos to those that jumped on the live premiere chats. Really appreciate it. Really love the fact that we are still building on the community where we can just hang out, have good vibes only, and talk about plants. So let's go ahead and just continue to pick up some more about these plants. Look at this one right here, Pilea Dark Mystery. This one is for $8.98. I really love the metallic shine, the dark foliage on the leaves. This would be a perfect terrarium plant and one that is also not as hard as you would think in terms of growing the plants. It does require consistent watering, and I'm just going to keep picking up more of these Costa Farm Exotic Angel plants. Feel free to leave in the comment section what you think and what are your wish list plants for 2026. I'm curious about that and whether you actually were able to get a lot of your wish list plans for 2025. I'd love to hear that in the comment section below. As y'all can see, I picked up several of these Costa Farms Exotic Angel plants. Which one is your favorite? I would say my favorite is the one I'm currently holding, which is a Neon Pothos. That one is for $5.98. We have another one right over here, and I was struggling to get it. So here is a second take for that. But Neon Pothos, again, this one you're going to need to get a little bit of bright indirect light for it to really maintain its coloration. It is a beautiful plant. It is easy to propagate. It is one that you can actually propagate and gift as a gift. So I love that as well. And then you can just see right here another type of croton. Love the coloration of this one. This one is for $8.98. I'm hoping that Costa Farms will actually release some of the more uncommon crotons, like the rose croton that's been trending on TikTok. And speaking of TikTok, I don't necessarily have a TikTok. Well, I do have one, but it was really most of my content was posting my origami paper crane folding. I may actually become more active of that, but there are a lot of really fun challenges. So again, I invite everybody to try the hashtag plant wig challenge. You can take a photo with a plant on your head and make it look cool. You can also try the hashtag plant mic challenge, where you would record yourself using a mic as a plant mic and actually singing into it and recording it. Just tag my Instagram at growfolds, or you can just take a photo of yourself singing into a plant as a mic. Here's another beautiful pink illusion syngonium for $5.98. So if you really like pink plants, Costa Farms has you covered. They have a wide range of Costa Farms exotic angel plants. Really love pink illusion syngoniums. Syngoniums are pretty easy to take care of. They're just a little bit more thirsty of a plant, so just make sure you stay on top of the watering. I would say do not let their soil dry out completely for too long. You want to make sure that if the soil does dry out completely, go ahead and water it, and then just let it dry out and then water it again. This particular location, you can see that they have such a wide variety. I love all of the hanging basket plants that they have. You can see right here, we've got a gorgeous neon pothos, and I think when springtime comes around, I may end up just purchasing another one. You know, pothos plants in general, like this pearls and jade pothos for $20.98. You can never really go wrong with the pothos plant. Those are the types of plants that you really want to put in your plant collection because they are very much so easy care plants. I'm curious to see how many plant foldies actually grow pothos, and if you actually propagate them. I know that I always take cuttings and I'm constantly propagating pothos because they're quite easy. Speaking of easy care plants, we have a ZZ plant right here. This one is not a bad price at all. Again, it is only for $13.98 in a 6-inch planter, low light tolerant plant, as well as drought tolerant. So if you need a beginner friendly plant, a plant that you want to give as a Christmas gift or just a gift in general, I would even recommend a ZZ plant. Same thing with the Dracaenas that we have over here. This one is a Dracaena Dorado. $13.98 is the price for this particular plant. I really love the look of the monstera celtipicana. It reminds me of an Epipremnum pinnatum, Cibubu pothos, except this one actually has veining on the leaves. Beautiful plant. It's a very fast growing plant. Again, you are needing to give it lots of bright indirect light in order for it to not really push out runners. Very easy to propagate from plant cuttings, and this one is a very nice lush and full monstera celtipicana. This one is for $20.98 by Costa Farms. Again, they have quite a bit of these actually available at many big box stores. I am curious to see if anybody else would buy a monstera celtipicana. That would be something I would consider getting maybe next year. And then you can see right here another pearls in jade pothos. Look at the vining on it. This would actually make a great plant to propagate from and take some cuttings. And then we're just going to look at some of the planters here. You can see that they have quite a bit of planters that have already sold through. This one is already on clearance, and you can see from my previous video I ended up getting some of these planters that I've been looking at for quite a while. And you can see plant Foldies. We've got several different types of bromeliads. We also have this gorgeous Syndapsis in a 6-inch planter for only $16.98. Syndapsis are a little bit slower growing as compared to pothos plants, but they are still beautiful plants that are beginner friendly, and you can easily propagate them through plant cuttings. I would recommend that as a beginner friendly plant. And then you can just see that they have quite a bit of bromeliads. These are all for $14.98 from Costa Farms. And we're just going to go ahead and look at some of the trending tropical plants that they have here. So these are the new crop variegated monstera letrianas. These are for $19.98, and you could just see the texture of the leaves, the beautiful variegation, and there are quite a bit of them to select. So if you are looking for a variegated monstera letriana, you just need to go to Lowe's and go shopping.
here is another variegated monstera. This one is a Monstera Stadliana albo, also known as a Monstera Cobra, for $19.98. So you can see that they have quite a bit to choose from, and the plant care tips are very similar to the Monstera Latriana. And you can just see from the bottom view all of these beautiful hanging basket plants. So if you are just feeling like you need to go shopping even post Christmas holiday season, go ahead and go to a big box store, especially if you are in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Like this one right here is a gorgeous Monstera Peru for $19.98. You can see right over here we have a gorgeous looking Hoya. This one is for $16.98, and we're just going to go ahead and just continue to walk around here, pick up some plants, show you some plants before I wrap up today's video. But if you're looking for Hoyas, they also have those available, and the same thing with this crop of pearls and jade pothos. Look at the gorgeous variegation. Again, this one is actually a pretty stable variegated pothos plant. Even if you give it lower light conditions, it will still maintain its variegation. So that is another plant that has stable variegation, and you can see we've got quite a bit of Monstera Peru. We've got a gorgeous philodendron Belitier. This one is actually Life Trends designed for $24.98 in a beautiful stoneware planter. And we're just going to continue to look at some of the other plants they have available. Plant Foldies, as we wrap up today's shopping video, I hope you guys have enjoyed looking at all of these different types of Costa Farms plants. I do want to touch base on some of the bonsai that Costa Farms has available. You can see right here we have some Chinese elm bonsai, and what I would like to do is actually buy one of these Costa Farms bonsais, repot it in a proper bonsai shallow container using the bonsai supply soil, which I will actually show you a clip of me unboxing some of the bonsai supply products. But as you can see right here, these are Chinese elm bonsai. I really like the curvature of the trunks, and in terms of the bonsai that we are looking at, the Chinese elm bonsai is actually a deciduous tree, which means that it will lose its leaves in the fall and winter. These plants actually need to be grown outdoors. They don't do well being grown indoors. Even if you have a grow light, they really need to be feeling the seasonality of our seasons. But as far as the Chinese elm bonsai, I really love the curvature of most of these, and I'm really curious how Costa Farms has been able to source out a lot of these beautiful Chinese elm bonsai, because it does take quite a while for them to develop those trunks. Beautiful plant, and I am just glad that again you are able to find bonsai. Plant Foldies, I am super excited to finally show you my unboxing of the bonsai supplies that I received a generous amount from the Bonsai Supply store. This is a company that is based out in Houston, Texas. I have been using the Bonsai Supply soil for many years now. I used to buy it off of Amazon, but you can actually buy this directly from the bonsaisupply.com. And you can see right here, this is their all-purpose fast draining soil that you can utilize for your bonsai. And for those that don't know, the bonsai is the art of growing beautiful miniature trees, and it is one that takes so much dedication. It is definitely creating living works of art. And in order to make living works of art, you really have to have premium soil and supplies. And I am just super excited that the Bonsai Supply company sent me this package of all of the supplies that I have used for many years. So you can see right here, I am struggling to unbox this. This is the organic slow release all-purpose fertilizer that is also made and sourced out in the United States. So all of their supplies in terms of just the soils and their fertilizers are sourced out and created in the United States. You can see right here, it is a gentle organic fertilizer, and it is all purpose, so you can utilize it for a lot of your plants. Here's the thing about the Bonsai Supply soil. It is definitely a complete soil. It is one that you can utilize as well for your succulents and cactus. So if you don't necessarily grow bonsai, you can actually utilize their soils because it is fast draining. So it's really good for even your succulents, your cactus, and your sansevieria, any type of plant that just needs fast draining soil. You can see that the Bonsai Supply has also sent me different types of wire gauges, as well as their other fertilizer right over here. You can see that this one is the non-organic fertilizer. So you have different choices, and all of these products you can find on the bonsaisupply.com or bonsaisupply.com. I do have an affiliate link for that. That is going to be in all of my descriptions for my YouTube videos. And I'm just really excited to be able to finally show you all of the amazing products that I received from Bonsai Supply. You can see right over here, this one is the black lava rock. So you can utilize these types of soils to amend your soil. So say you need to make your all-purpose soil a little bit more fast draining, you can utilize a lot of these soil amendments for it. So you can see that I've got 3 different types of soils. I am going to be using the all-purpose mixture that they already have on the very left, and I am so thankful that they even sent me other supplies such as this potting mat. And just know, plant Foldies, that I will utilize in another video a demonstration of using all of their supplies. So I just wanted to show you guys what types of supplies I got from Bonsai Supply. Super excited that I met the owners when I was actually at PlantCon Houston 2025, and I'm just so thankful and honored that they chose me to be one of their affiliates to actually promote and share their products. I mean, you can see right here, we've got some stainless steel scissors. And what I like about the Bonsai Supply supplies that I've received in the past couple of years, aside from just getting this really generous package, is the fact that these soils do work. You can utilize it for a lot of your plants. You don't really have to worry about root rot. It is just fast draining. And I love the fact that all of the ingredients that they use is sourced from the United States. This is made in the USA, and we definitely want to support American products. This is an American company, and I just love the fact that the owners and the company really trusted me to show you all of these soils. So if you are interested in utilizing Bonsai Supply soils, please utilize my promo code for 10% off any of the supplies on your orders. Just use the promo code GROWFOLDS. It's just one word when you check out, and you will receive 10% off your entire order for these supplies. These are high quality supplies. This is some of the best bonsai supplies you can utilize, and this is just great products to use for a lot of your plants in general. So I urge everybody to follow the Bonsai Supply on Instagram and shop today.
And there you have it in terms of just getting the supplies you need. Go ahead and go to the bonsaisupply.com. I am an official affiliate, and I do get a slight kickback when it is from a plant Foldie that uses my promo code GROWFOLDS for 10% off your total purchase. Shout out to any of the plant Foldies that have utilized that code. It is such a good savings, and we're just going to pick up a couple more of these bonsai. You can see right here, we've got the ficus ginseng bonsai. Now this one can be grown indoors under a grow light because this is more of a tropical type plant. It is not deciduous. Looking at all of these hanging baskets, these 6-inch hanging baskets of plants from Costa Farms, these are all for $16.98. I am just really wanting to buy more, but at the end of the day, you don't want to inundate your collection with so many plants. But look at this Epipremnum pinnatum cebu blue, beautiful plant. It's a very fast growing plant, and in order to really maintain that silvery tone, you do need to give it quite a bit of bright indirect light. So just make sure you're doing that. Same thing with the neon pothos that I picked up earlier. We're going to just pick up a couple more plants, and then I'm just going to go through and give you a pan around of what plant selection they have at these Lowe's location. Again, I hope everybody has had a wonderful holidays. Can you believe that it is the day after Christmas? I'm curious to see if you guys actually go out and go shopping, or if you just take the time to be around your family. I know I've just been hanging around a lot with my friends and family, and as far as just the shopping, it is going to be something I will do maybe at the latter part of December, maybe next week. But for now, I am just really trying to recharge, catch up on my content, and just definitely hang around my friends and family. And there you have it, plant foldies. I hope you've enjoyed today's shopping video. As always, consider joining my YouTube membership tier for more members only content and additional channel perks. Just press the join button on the link that is pinned in the comment section. And as always, my name is Richie at Growfold. Please subscribe with all the notification bell on. You will see more videos throughout the week. I'll see you then.